Hello everyone. So today I am going to explain to you how you can do your installation for the TRP and FTT. Okay, so I believe that you might have already received them or maybe about to receive the indicators. So how do you actually install this on your MT4? So let me show you how this is done. So first of all, you need to know where to install these indicators. Now you have never done this before. I'll go through step by step. If you know already how to do it, then maybe you can just fast forward the video. Okay, so first of all, you need to know where is the location of this folder. Now the easiest way is to click on file and then click on open data folder. Okay, so this will open the data folder where all the indicators will be residing. Now the folder that you're going to focus on is actually the MQL4 folder. Alright, now inside here there's only two folders that you need to also focus on, which is the indicators and also the experts. Okay, so those are the two folders that you're going to install your indicators later on. Now first, before that, you need to download the indicators from the Telegram, right? So I've done mine. Now mine is now residing in the Telegram desktop folder. So we have these two files. One is the experts, where it's going to be in the expert folder, okay, the EA. The other one would be the indicators. Okay, so let's install the indicators first. Okay, now back to the MQL4 folder, what you need to do is just open up the indicators folder here and just copy and paste it over to the MQL4 indicators folder, right? So we paste it here. Then you need to install the EA over to the experts folder. So same thing, we just copy or you can do a cut and paste if you will. Just for me, I'll just do a copy from my downloads folder to the experts folder. So just now I was saying indicators, right? Now I just click on MQL4, this name here, it will move one step backwards. So then you just double click on experts. Okay, so this is the location for the EA. So what you need to do is just click paste here or cut and paste over here. All right, so you will have all the files in its right position. Okay, so now you can close the windows. So how do we apply this onto the chart? So what you need to do is click on navigator, right? The files that you have already installed will be in the indicators folder here. Okay, there's two here, one indicator, one experts. Now if you don't see the files that you just added, what you need to do is just right click on indicators and click refresh. You see, so the file will then appear where it's supposed to be. So let's apply the indicators folder first to the chart. Now let's look for this is the one that we just installed, right? So what you do is just click and drag over to the chart and you will see something like this. So here are all the settings available for the TRP lines. Okay, like you can see all the colors of the lines, the thickness of the lines, the size of the yin yang, all this can be changed. Okay, but I'm just going to keep them as it is. Now if you are okay with the settings here, what you need to do is just click OK. So the system will automatically apply the indicator over to, or the TRP lines over to the chart. So the next step would be to install the experts, right? So we just minimize the indicator. Now we go to experts and we have this here, EA-FTT. Same thing, click on it and drag over to the chart. Again, you will see the setup, right? So one thing that you need to ensure is just click on the common tab and click on allow live trading. So this has to be turned on. All right, and then at the input tab, you need to specify your lot size. Okay, so I am going to use one standard, but in your case you might be using 0.01 or 0.1. It's up to you on how what kind of lot size you want to use. Okay, I just explain a little bit from the top here. Now if you want to use the auto TP and SL, first of all you need to enable this. Okay, so there's two options. You either click on set on all the pairs that you enter, or just on the current pair that you are looking at. So for me, I'm gonna turn it on. I'll set it to all pairs. All right, and what's my take profit? So if I'm focusing on 10 pips, I'll just put in 10. Stop loss maybe 30. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to put stop loss 30 or 50. It's really up to you. I'm just showing you an example. Right, so after I've done this, I've set my lot size. Okay, so other than that, you can slowly go through the options as you scroll down below. Okay, so for me, I think this is quite all right. I'm just going to click on OK. Right, okay, let's turn it off. Okay, so this will mean that I've already applied my new TRP and FTT onto the chart. Okay, how do I check? Now you can look at the top left and top right. So the left side here will tell me what is the version of my prompter. On the right side here will be the version of my FTT. Now there is another way for you to check on the versions of your FTT and TRP. Okay, so let me introduce to you this particular icon here. Okay, at the left side of your screen, it's called the heartbeat. Okay, it's the green icon that is blinking. All right, so you just click on it, and this will be able to show you what are the versions of your FTT and TRP, along with all the available strategies that you have. I mean the licenses that that are given to you. Okay, so to see the version of your prompter, you can see here AI prompter, the version is 10.5, and the FTT is version 12.0. Okay, so this is actually a much more clearer way to see. If you can, I mean, if you find that the left and right information is too small, you can use the heartbeat to look at the version. Okay, now it also shows you the expiry date of the licenses that you have, along with all the licenses for the strategies. Okay, like the GMM arrow, the Wonder Dot, the MT101. So you can see them, the number of licenses that you have, and also the expiry date. Okay, so let's turn this off. Now, I'm just gonna go through a very simple introduction on the strategies that has been turned on for you. Okay, so where do you see the icons? They are all at the top here. All right, it's a top panel here. The first up would be the GMM signal, right? So you just click on it. It will be applied onto your chart. So this is the icon for GMM signal. The power button is here. Now, if there's a strategy, you will be able to see the power button appears on the screen, such as this. Okay. This is what this one will be the Wonder Dot. So Wonder Dot, you can see that the icons will look like this, right? MT101 would be on something like this. So, but if you have I mean, if there's a strategy, you will be able to see something like this, right? So it will tell you there's a strong sell. It will be shown on the screen as well. And lastly will be the White Rabbit. Okay, so White Rabbit is usually applied on M1. It's a strategy that is used on M1. So the beauty of this application is that instead of moving back and forth through the time frames, you can just at a glance look at maybe at M30, for example, and you will be able to see the strategy that had already happened or is happening at M1 at the moment right now. So it will show up on the M30. Okay, so these are the strategies that you can actually try out, and maybe find out which one will suit you better. Okay, so other than that, I think we have already shown you how to install, and just a basic introduction on the strategies that is available for you to try out. Okay, so any questions? If you have any questions, you can just write a comment or send us a message. Okay, via Telegram at NatManage. We'll be more than happy to help you with your questions. Okay, so till next time, bye bye.